Hey, Scott Hilton, Scott Talks. Here at on top of the world area, there are a lot of golf carts at the Publix today, and I wanted to tell you some little tips and tricks for getting a golf cart if you're in a golf cart area, and what to look for. The big brands, if you're getting gas, like if you live in the villages in Florida, that's a big popular thing to have, is a gas cart. You can get electric, but you have to get the bigger battery because there's the villages, those golf cart tracks go on for miles and miles and miles and miles. So here on top of the world, it's not that big a deal. A gas-powered golf cart, everyone just goes with Yamaha. That's just the brand to get. If you're, and it's also a good brand. They make electric also. Club Car and Easy Go are pretty good brands too. So those are the top 3 brands to look for. You also want to look for a dealer that'll do service. I mean, you know, anybody getting a golf cart in can get bolts missing or loose, or miss something, or some scratches, or you know, the turn signal doesn't work, or it's a little out of line or something like that. You need to get that fixed. Check it. You know, help them check it. Help the dealer check it and say, hey, you're going to work on this. You know, make sure they do service. Maybe go to a place close by, because it's a golf cart. Make sure they do the service there, so you don't have to wait too long for shipping on parts sometimes, or odd brands. You know, a lot of other brands, you're going to have a hard time getting parts, and you're going to have a hard time getting service, and you know, they'll tell you anything to sell volume. But it takes quite a while for a good dealer to check your cart when it comes in brand new, and hopefully they'll catch everything. And if they miss one or two things, that's fine. But you want a decent shape when you get it, and you want it to be, you know, dependable, reliable brand. You just want to get something cheap. If you get cheap, you might get cheap service, you might get cheap everything. You know, a lot of times, you know, if when you're retired at these 55 plus areas, if you're playing golf, you want that golf hookup on the back. If you don't play golf, you may want some kind of thing in the back to store that you can put down, and put a big thermos and go to the Publix and go to the Walmart marketplace and do shopping and get cold items and put, you know, ice blocks in there, and the frozen blocks, and you can just put them in there, keep everything cool, and head on back. You know, in Florida, you might want one of those rain cover things that might cost an extra $1,000, because when it does in Ocala, in Orlando, and the villages, it can get cool in the winter. It can get a little cold, and the wind starts blowing, and you're like, you know, if I had one of those rain things, I could pull it down and it'd block the wind and help with the wind. And they help with rain and water. I mean, they're not 100% going to keep all the water and rain out. You might get a little splatters here and there, but you'll be all right. You know, it's Florida. And you just pull it in your garage and you're done, right? You get out and change your shoes and put on some inside shoes or slippers or whatever you wear. But yeah, the big thing now is the lithium battery. The seat belts are big. I mean, you know, when I moved on top of the world, I asked, and I'm sure the same thing's true at the villages and everywhere. You know, do they ever have accidents in these golf carts? And they're like, oh yeah, all the time. You're like, oh God. And I ride my bike, and those people, there are 1 or 2 blind turns where, you know, they just come out of nowhere. And the golf carts, you know, sometimes they're there's a path they can stay on. Let's share the road, multi-purpose path, and they'll be in the middle of it, you know, coming around a blind turn, and you're like, whoa, you know, I'm here, and I'm ringing my little bike bell, you know, as best I can, and to get their attention. But they'll pass you by without giving you a little honk or a warning. They just think, you know, they're loud enough that they'll just zip on by, and you know they're there. If you're in the right lane on a multi-purpose path, you know, if you don't know they're coming, what if you just give it a little rock? And, you know, you're listening to some music or something, and you just kind of weaved out a little bit. You're going to get hit. You're going to get hit. And so golf cart safety, you be a defensive. This is bone conducting headphones, so I got my ear open. If you wear when you're biking or golf karting, they usually, the new ones, have radios, and some of them have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. They're great. and glove compartments. They have the little dash thing to put stuff in, and it's face down, but if you hit a bump, it could pop out. So they encourage you to get the cover for the dash, and that's more money. So, it depends on what you're going to keep. And more modern ones have, wireless charging and all that good stuff. But some of the better brands don't have a lot of bells and whistles. They're the better brands. You get quality, but you don't get neon everywhere and all that stuff. Flashing light radio speakers, and now the speakers are in the roof on some of these guys, and under the seats, and all this great stuff. But I've been at Publix when people pull. There's not a lot of traveling. You're traveling 25 miles in the villages on your golf cart. You might want to listen to some music and stuff, or put in one earbud just on the right side. In America, you put it in this side, keep this left to hear the people passing you. So you leave it open. So, check the bolts when you're there. Do a little background check yourself. Make sure the lights work. You don't want to bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Take it for a test run. Make sure the alignment is nice and straight. You want to make sure the bolts, because if it has one of those split back seats that face backwards, that little footrest is tilted up when they ship it, and hopefully it doesn't bang into the other golf carts. That's where you might get a scratch or some chip paint. You may want to ask if they can touch it up a little bit, and if they do that, and where their service area is. If you're just in some shopping area where they just have a bunch of golf carts, they'll have a place to do mechanical work, but it's probably not there. So they can take it away, they can fix it. How long does that take? What happens when at 1 o'clock in the morning I'm riding my golf cart and it dies? Who do I call? Or do I leave it at the side of the road or the side of the golf cart path? What's the deal? Call an Uber. How do we handle that? Just ask the questions. Check the bolts on everything. Make sure that little back thing that folds up for shipping they're tight. They may have forgot. That's all right. Check the mirrors on the side. Do they flap around? Do they work? If they have blinkers on them, the turn signals work. The lights work. The radio works. Each speaker works. If there's a lot of speakers, great. Get your head down there and listen to make sure it's coming out. Sound is coming out of all of them. If you're getting your plastic cover, you probably have to order it, and they'll get it for you, and eventually you get it on there. And that's great if you're getting that. And there's some bells and whistles that are nice, but they're not essential. It's transportation. Bottom line is transportation. If it's just two of you and the grandkids and nephews aren't coming to visit very often, it's just a fact. You don't probably need 4 seats unless it's that, something you want to put a big thermos on when you go to Publix and Walmart Marketplace or someplace to shop. Because here on Top of the World, you can access both of those places. And we're going to get a Target soon, so that'll be exciting. So it's the 10th. It's April 10th. 2026 right now, 80 degrees, nice day, winds blowing, nice breeze. You can see the trees moving here in Ocala, Florida. Being in the center of the state, we get a lot of breeze. That's good. That keeps you cool. It does get hot in the summer, and we did have a couple of days of freezing weather. So in the morning, the car actually had a little touch of ice on it, in the winter. It happened a couple times, and it was like, oh. Because everyone had the Arctic car front coming through this year, and it happens. But if you're looking at a golf cart, talk to them about service. Do they have trouble getting parts? Do they get any kind of guarantee? What's guaranteed? Different things like that. Nothing's going to be perfect, but those 3 brands are the top brands to get for quality, service, dependability, resale value, different things like that. None of them will be perfect, but you'll enjoy your golf cart. If you're getting something older, if you're getting something 10 years old, you might be buying some problems. Okay, so yeah. And how much will those batteries cost? The lead acid types are on the way out. Everyone's getting away from those. You have to put water in them and all that stuff. You get the lithium, you call it a day. You don't have to do anything. And they're great, and they last. They're expensive. You live at the villages, you're gonna want the big one, so you can really get around. But on Top of the World, you just charge it the next night. go here and there, and you're probably gonna be good, unless you just want the big one. You know, ask your friends, ask your neighbors. Do you want, you know, if you're in a community that uses golf carts a lot, you know, just to go to the club, go to the pool, come back, you don't need a big battery unless it's miles away. So we probably don't need that. You need the 4 seats, unless you're going to use one of those seats for a thermos. And you know, some of them have little trunks on the back, or you could add bonus things that fold out the back and put a thermos on top and strap it down and put those ice blocks in it and go to the store and maybe put some other groceries, have a net, cargo net in the back seat area. I even saw one that back seat folded forward so you could make it one big flat area for a giant cooler and groceries and stuff, because you need some kind of netting to hold it. You know, you need to practice. It's just practice. The same thing I do on the bike. I got panniers on the bike but I add an extra layer inside the pannier of one of those insulated bags. You know, they get cold. And it's got the, like, it looks like aluminum foil inside, insulated bags from Publix or Walmart Marketplace, and you shove it in the pannier with some of those ice blocks, and you can get cold items. Take them home, no problem. I put a little thermostat in there, a little refrigerator thermostat, and check the temperature occasionally, and it's good. Today, the ice was actually on top of each other on top of the thermostat, so it said set 30. But usually it says 40 or 45 or something like that. And that's cold, that's good. It's good for a trip home. Get the ice cream home on a bike. And I'm not talking about a golf cart. I mean, you know, if you go close enough to a store, you know, and test it. You know, if you're like, hey, we tried it one time in the hot summer and it did okay, but I would rather leave early in the morning when it's cooler, get my ice cream and do that. But then do that, you know, test it, see how it goes. Put a little refrigerator thermostat in there and say, hey, how's this gonna work? How am I gonna do this? Let me try it with something small. You know, let me get this, let me get some rope and some pannier cords and burn the ends so they don't fray up, and get some and tie stuff so I can tie stuff down. It doesn't take up a lot of room, and practice. You know, if you get there, you don't have enough rope, tie two together and then tie those and have several pieces just in case, because they don't take up any room. And, you know, get the habit of it. You know, bring along a couple of tools. You know, go on YouTube and say, what tools do I need to carry on my golf cart? And maybe just a couple things. You never know when you'll need something. So, just saw a bird over here. He's got a frog. Got him a little frog deal. Yeah, what you see when you're riding your bike or your golf cart. You can pull over on your golf cart and watch the water here. This is a retirement rehabilitation area called Bridgewater Park, right before I get to on top of the world. And it's nice. It's very nice. They got one building there, and then they got more for people that can still get around better, and then one here where they need some rehabilitation. They're gonna need a little extra care, and that's great. You know, that frog's gonna need some rehabilitation. Oh no, that's bad. So, if you're in the market for a golf cart, yes, you'll pay more at a dealer that takes care of you. It's like my bike. I got it from Trek, which means that it costs more money. You can go to Walmart and get a bike. Sometimes you can pay those places, REI and Walmart or something. You can pay them extra to put it together for you. Buy it already put together. But then you got to kind of hope for the best, or find somebody nearby that can do the work. Or you got to get a Uber XL, one of those giant cars, and call them and say, hey, look, I just called you. I need a pickup button. I got a bike. Will you be able to take my bike to the bike shop? Yeah. And they, yes, you're like, cool. And because they do have bus service here on top of the world. That's like a bus sawed in half, one of those small buses. And this place has it too. I've seen their buses at the Publix. But they can't have a bike on board. There's no bike racks, and you can't bring it on the back of the bus or the front of the bus. You know, you can't use them for your. But I have gone to the bike store on the bus. They drove me down there and dropped me off, and I walked over and checked on something, and then got picked up a little later at Starbucks. So it worked out for me. But yeah, I know I can't bring the bike. I have to bring it in the car on the weekend. Probably it'd be a good time, but we'll see. But I take it every year, and you should do the same with your golf cart. Say, when do I need to bring it in for maintenance? You know, when do I need to call you guys? Do you come to the house? A lot of them come to the house and do a lot of the you know, they can get a lot of the work done right there. You know, they don't check everything, whatever you got. You know, they'll check it for you, and you're like, well, great, you know, hang out. You know, you guys working, right? I'll pay you. Come by once a year, or whatever they say, and get it maintained. You know, you don't want to break down. You know, make sure your battery's good, and make sure everything's tight and everything's great, and keep it up to date. Keep it going. It's an investment. It's fun. You can go to Circle Square Commons here on top of the world. They have events, live music events. They have food trucks sometimes. There is an ice cream store, a coffee shop called Sid's, and outdoor sitting. They have a performing Circle Square as a cultural center where they bring acts inside, and the chairs are padded, as opposed to one of my friends from the Villages. He had gone to the cultural center here at On Top of the World and said, hey, they pad your chairs. I was like, really? On Top of the World? Yeah, they're hard chairs. And I was like, oh no, maybe they'll change it, or maybe it's just just the location you were at. But yeah, it's different. It's a plus. But you know, you want a golf cart with padded chairs, right? Yeah, you want nice chairs, and enjoy. You know, make it unique, make it your own. You know, get the colors you want that are available to you if you're on the market right now. Just whatever you think's cool, and enjoy it. Invest in, and zip on down to Circle Square Commons during the farmers market on Thursdays. Go to the cultural center. Go to the events. The Friday, Saturday nights, different times they have people for singing, and the food trucks are out, and you can enjoy yourself and hang out with your friends. And you're not using the golf, you know, you're using the car for it, because you don't need the car. You just have fun, and if you play golf, it's for golf. All right. Well, like, share, and subscribe if you learned anything, and have a great day. Bye.